Alright, welcome back. Playing for my third time today. I was watching a soccer game. I ate dinner and then I was watching a soccer game. And while I was watching the soccer game, I was kind of keeping, I was keeping the ore processing. I gathered a bit of water. I still need more water. This is out of blood. I gathered some blood. And I had a lot of granite, so I started expanding my base. I spent most of the time just in my base, so I stretched this out further. I took the garage and there was a wall right on this line. I moved it in a bit, so the garage is a little bit smaller, but I think that's all I need to be able to park vehicles and stuff. And so I expanded that section out. I put a roof over it, and I have 6 temporary water things now. And these are like 90 steel each or something, so I deleted my vehicle thing, and a lot of the stuff I didn't really need, I deleted to get more steel. And I also needed more power. So I have a lot of generators now, because those water things use up a lot of power. Kind of beginning of the 3rd floor here. It's kind of glitched right now. There's like, I had walls here, and there's like the windows in the wall, and after deleting it, the windows are still there. Maybe if I log out and log back in, I hope it goes away, but I can walk right through. It's just a cosmetic glitch thing. So yeah, this is my base right now. I used up all my fuel cells, and these are not all full of fuel cells, so I need to get more fuel cells when I can. These are temporary. I'll probably later end up maybe only keeping 1 or 2 of them. And I'll delete it to get my steel and silicone blocks back. Just rotated the storage containers, those are the same. A lot of machines are powered off right now to conserve power. Still about gone through all the iron and coal that we've processed. I think this is the last of the iron being processed now. So I think I can build the large refinery too now. Well, as long as I have the steel, which has been going into the water extractors outside. But it's better to use the small ones for copper, iron, and steel. You only need the big one for aluminum and stuff, which I kind of want to go get some aluminum now. And I have to hand mine it. This laser won't work for aluminum yet. I need the Mark IV. I currently have the Mark III. So I'm gonna take my bike and try to go get some aluminum, which I believe, I don't remember which biome. I don't think this one has it. I think this biome has aluminum. Where's the... I don't remember what these symbols mean. Or maybe it was over here. This is where the aluminum was. Aluminum is this rock symbol. This... Why does it go away? That's 3. Apparently there's a little bit of aluminum over here, but it's a 1, so not very much. So really, I want to go like to here, and then come on, the aluminum. Let's bit of a drive. Probably just go... I'll figure it out as I go. I was playing offline, I was pretty much staying on my base the whole time. I gathered a little bit of water with the Dew Reaper thing. I didn't travel at all, so I'm ready to travel now. Which way am I going? Okay, next big valley, I'm turning right. This valley. And then am I turning left here? Or, yeah, I think we're turning left here. This would go down into the rift. Or maybe I want to go down into the rift and then back up. I don't know the route to take. I'm gonna go down and just dip a little bit down and then go back up. There's a floating light right there. This seems to go up the hill. Might be able to go up the hill to the right also. This aluminum. That's aluminum. That's what I'm coming for. It's kind of a dark, it looks a little bit like the granite. I'll drive up this way. Holy. Dark. Headlight. Aluminum. No. This is aluminum. Kind of looks like copper. Copper is blue, and in this low light, that looks kind of blue. Oh, that is copper. Which way? Just go up the hill? Yeah. We'll keep on heading straight. This is what I want. It's like kind of just a brown with some black. Back full. Let's drop this copper ore. Oh, I accidentally had a bunch of salvage metal on me. Where's my welding torch? Oops. Backpack full. I'll keep that. I am heating greased. This looks like this is basalt. Yeah, I want to get this too. Look for water. Nothing. Oh. Sun's starting to come out. I'm gonna try to maybe give a little bit more, and then this copper. I'm gonna head back towards base. This person gathered the blood. Not. Okay, they did for 2 of them. These bushes. I need that for filters. That's not what I want. That was granite. I thought that was aluminum. I don't see any more aluminum. Is this the right way? I assume it is. None of the aluminum rocks respawn. Oh, I'll have to live with what I got. This is going down into the rift, right? And then I can pull a right somewhere over here. It's hard to steer sometimes. Go straight and then hang left. Stay. which one of these has... This has a bunch of... basalt... Not granite. I don't have any aluminum on me. Granite can go in there. Okay. Park this over here. Okay, let's... I don't have to delete these, but let's just turn them off to save some power. So I got about 100 power. How much does I can't build this. I need some steel. Where am I gonna get the steel from? Not from you. I'll get you from here. This is 40 steel. Is that enough? No, I'm 4 steel short. I need some carbon ore. I don't want to delete my... Let's take this guy. This will get me more. I don't need a lot. Okay, that might be enough right there. Probably want in this storage though. You got iron ore? Where am I putting this? I won't put it like way down here. Which power does this use? 45? Need water. So aluminum's made from just aluminum ore. The salts and silicon blocks makes plastone. And plastone ingot made from these two things. Titanium ore. Wherever I get that at. Always need more water. I should have deposited some blood. That'll get in the water a bit faster. This is using up the water too. I want the aluminum. Let's use a lot of water for just like one ingot. How many ingots do I need to actually make anything interesting? What do I want to make? What's the first aluminum thing? Might want to make the buggy cutter out of aluminum. This needs 70 aluminum ingots, though. You know, I'll research it. What else? Anything cheaper I can make? I want to make this. This only takes 18. Make a large blood sac. This could be good. This could be helpful in getting water. We need 25. I don't lock these things, but take a lot of aluminum. I just made one piece. That took a lot. I got enough ore, I just don't have enough water. Let's go fight some things for water. For blood. What do I want? Where do I... This is General Fabricator or Survival Fabricator. I'm not going to be able to make that yet. I'll use this. Should have the power to turn it on. Let's craft 2 more of these. And maybe another medium blood sac. I am going water collecting. These water things outside do not collect nearly fast enough. Okay, where am I going? Where am I fighting people? Do I just do this contract? What is this contract? Oh, I think it was showing the circle. We do need to go up here. For the next thing. Might, yeah, let's explore this way and collect whatever water I can on the way. Now let's see. Let's drive this way. Oh, there's a testing station I need to do up here too. Maybe I do the testing station and get a bunch of blood. I can get water that way too. Hang on. This way. This way. Just go to the testing station. Coming up on it. What's this right here? Usually these have water things I can fill and people I can kill for blood. So it's a good source of water. And items. Speaking of water, I need to drink some. My water bottle's empty. I'm gonna go fill up my water. Be right back. Where's my be right back? There's it. Alright, let's do this. No enemies yet. What are these things? No water. Why is that floating thing? Where are the enemies? I hope someone else didn't do this already. Right before me. Can I go through here? There's an enemy. Ah, wrong button. Man, look how low on health I am. What type of medical stuff do I have? Not a whole lot. Hopefully I find some. Where are the other people I killed? One was right here. How much fuel cells? Can't even hold it all. Or maybe I can. More fuel cells. I mean, I need fuel cells, but it's not my number one priority. It's all in. More fuel cells. More fuel cells. I'm gonna have to drop some of these. There's too many. Yep. Why do I have iron ore? Let's drop that. Let's drop this. Where are the fuel cells? I'm not going to pick up any more fuel cells. Water. Water in here. No items. Probably should have drank some of it, but I can drink blood. So dead end. This whole area is dead end. This was the way to go. Thinking about drinking some water, but I won't need to that quickly. It took a lot. Still might be more. Yep. Yeah. I'm almost full on blood. Probably drink some. Okay. Where do I go? Seems like a dead end. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's dead end. Otherwise, they're dead ends. Unless I gotta, like, go through one of these. Yeah, pretty disappointing testing site. Like, nothing's here. Well, I think that's all of it. Went that way already. I guess I go back to my base and drop off this blood and water. Which direction am I going? This direction, left. Base isn't too far away, so doesn't hurt to go back. D-floor is stuck on my screen. That's the right way. I don't like where this is built. I'm having to like go around it. It's slightly inconvenient. There we go, all deposited. Make 8. And then I'm out of water. For a total of like 15. I don't know if 15 is enough to really do much. Better blood extractor. This will get me more blood per body, right? That could be useful. That's 25. This is 18. But light caliber compressors. I don't have any of those. We can't do that. This is 25. I don't mind getting this. Storage container. It's 45. Medium ore refinery. Why? Oh. I'm looking at aluminum. There's no... Wait. This doesn't take any aluminum. It's under that tree. $55 for this. I think I save up for the 70 I need for this. So let's go questing some more and collect some more water as I go. Access to the rift right there, that is. I didn't realize that. Instead of going this way, I could go this way. Is there any good access to the other side of the rift? Not without climbing. I want to take my vehicle. Either have to go maybe around this way, that way. There's no good way over here. Let's just kind of head in this general direction. I think I want to go up here, because I think that's where the next trial is going to be. I'm going to just head that way and let myself get sidetracked at wherever I get sidetracked at. Let's figure out a good route through here. Probably just kind of zip through here. Zigzaggy route. YOLO this. Go past the testing station. Oh, I can take my vehicle. There are like ramps up over here, and it looks like there's a ramp down and a ramp up, so that's good. So if I want to go mining with my buggy, there's a ramp. Stairway. Not planning on fighting you. I'm gonna cross this bridge. Let's go this way. What's that in the sky? Water orbs. What's this place? Okay, I'm not. Whatever it is, I'm not fighting all of it. This doesn't go down in the rift, does it? No, it just kind of goes down. Okay. I need to find a tall spot to survey. Maybe on top of that, I don't know, one of these rocks is probably tall enough. Go deeper in. What type of resources are over here? Might be a... no, that's cobalt. That would maybe be the one to climb up. Or climb up the cliff. Maybe I don't change zones. Cross the rift. Seek eyes monk stones. I might be close. 2 rocks. I don't know if that's this. It might be down here more, maybe? What's this contract? Do I have to fight people? I'm not ready to fight people. This thing. Oops. $87. That's not too high. Grabbed on. Is that where it ends? No. Is that the trial right over there? I see something on my map. Well, that cleared a good amount out. Okay. Is there a trial underneath this contract? What is my contract thing? Find the Devil's Eye Cabin. I guess that would be that. Enemies. Never got rid of my fuel cells when I went back to my base. All I do is mess with the water. I think this is the trial, but the map's showing something in this direction here. I think it's right over here, the trial. Journey. Yeah. There's two rocks. It's by the left rock. The north side of the left rock. I don't see two rocks. Match that here. It might be over here. Or this is what I'm looking for. Kinda doubt it. Need a knife. How many mimes in here? Here's the first mine. Gas one, too. What's this? I just put my knife away. More water. Do I have to explore this for the contract, or just locate it? Search. Okay. Hey, this is the sixth trial.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines. I cannot decipher their purpose, but the altar seems to have contained a quantity of spice. And the murals. Such beauty to be destroyed by the cut of a lasgun or blade. All I could decipher from here is another step on the journey of the Zensuni wanderers. Thurgrod. Perhaps there's some link between the Zensuni and the Fremen.
Am I in the wrong cavern? No. What am I searching for in here besides the thread? this room. Got that stuff. Is this a shortcut or? Yeah, it's just a shortcut. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure I was in there. Must have missed whatever I was supposed to find. Is that where the next trial is? Bullseye Cavern. Oh, what is this? Oh. Find Devil's Eye. Search Devil's Eye. Let's do it. Hopefully the mines will reset. I miss. Where does this have me go? Right here. Alright. The thing's gone, so I finished it. Where's the shortcut in here?
Reveal yourself.
It's easy blood.
I need reinforcements.
Now I just gotta get back. forget the way I came in here. Maybe over there? I should look at where the next trial is, too. Sight deep within the Haga Rift, red teeth gaping well down in the depths. Hunger hidden from storm and wind. Looks like I need to descend to the very depths of the Haga Rift to find my next trial. Okay, right about there. Well, right there. It's marked. This way. Where's the bridge at? Yeah, this way. Is this the bridge? I want the. This is the bridge over here. Bumpy. There's a way down, but I'm taking the jump way down. So, we're going the right way? No. Going backwards. I want to go slightly to the right. I think I want to go up through here. Get the fuel cells. 16. What else? These things are empty. Put this thing in here. All right. Remember to drop everything off this time. Let's see. How we're doing this. Wish I had more water. I need more aluminum ore. I'm max at about 30. And I want it to get, I think, this, which was 70. So I gotta go mining more aluminum ore. So I go to there. I think I go, if I go down there, and then I can exit up this way and mine aluminum ore. Going the wrong way. Supposed to go up this way. Down I go. I think doing that real quick fix it so I don't take damage. I assume I have to go all the way down. Where? Red Maw. Yep. think there'd be enemies in here. They give me ammo. Maybe there are. Where you going? No stamina. You gonna run all the way up there? Turn on my shield. I should Z it up. Spice it up. I see more enemies. Let me re- I don't see any enemies, but it's open. If there would be. That's the trial. This is just a way out. Let's go do the trial and then mine some aluminum. Hello. 3 people up there. 2 moons.
Why were we created? Ibn Qirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Molly?
No.
Our god gave us the Hulasikali one, the wind that eats flesh, and the words of the Kitab al-Imam carry shelter always against the coming of Kranizik. Bina kaifa.
There's a portable shelter?
We were exiled from Nilotic Al-Urobra for our unwillingness to fight. For our willingness to forgive. For our willingness to forget. And the judges said, mine enemies are like green blades eaten down, that did stand in the path of the tempest. Hast thou not seen what our Lord did? The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Why did God create us? We are the action and knowledge of God. And He has prepared the way.
Am I supposed to jump that? No way I can make that jump. This is the way I'm supposed to go.
Ibn Kirtaiba, the typhoon's struggle comes.
Okay.
Why were we created? To survive Kralizek, the war at the end of the universe. Yahya Shuhada. Remember Nilotic Al-Urobra. Be
Right. What does this unlock? I know there was like the corpse container thing and the skill and the tree. Do I get that now? Final test, find the cave. But I only have one more to do. Did I unlock anything yet? Probably not. Yeah, there's this thing. Extracting water from a corpse. Freeman death still. I need water, so that might be useful. Do I get a hint about where the next one is? Find the cave and then a bunch of unknowns. Wall carving indicating the final destination, located border of Misa Trail and Dreba Euphrates Algrab. Crevice that hides the mountain that protects the sands that provides home. between this place and what was the other? I think it was Efreet Algarb, but not the Eastern Shield Wall. Between it's right here. Misa Taru and this. Yep, right there. And it's down, I think. That's kind of my next goal. Getting there is gonna be a journey to get there. Right here again. Yeah, I do need your blood, but oh yeah, I'm all the way down.
Who's that?
Easy one-shot kill. Alright. I can go this way, come out, and then head over. Go straight here, right? If I go left, I'll go straight here. Maybe go left in one of these spots. Left, right up here. This. Let's take this around. I'm gonna stick to the left side, not here. Should we do zoom? That was nice and hilly. Did someone leave that there? Someone must have left it. Reynolds Front. This might be a longer trial. Looking at the number of unknown things in that thing. Find the cave. Unknown. Discover what lies within. Who builds these places? Looks like bad guys. Looks like there's different paths. Who's that?
Huh? I see someone.
You're not an enemy. I don't know who you are.
Require assistance.
Oh, I'm supposed to attack when I can't see you. Just the two. Who's that? Still suit tubing. You're like the real freak. Fan trough leathers. Series of planets. World machinery begins from the walls around the door.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Quizzed. I remember this name. The other two names I don't remember.
You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return to your siege and tell your Naib of your shame.
So I failed. The game wouldn't let me just try it again. It does.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death.
I think
The
it's
young
this
go
middle
on
one.
that we grew soft,
Yeah.
Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way.
I want to say this one. It's one of the bottom two. I want to say
On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you learned its name, Wali?
no. I want to say the first one.
We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali?
This was a person. First or last one? I think the first one.
You have failed the proving, young Wali. We are the people of Misr. We grew soft, Wali. On our wandering, we remember the slave cribs where we were held. You have failed the
Nope. Made the same mistake.
We are the people of... We grew soft on our wander. We remember the slave cribs. The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina.
Is this the Sainadina Rauzak?
So many
Yeah.
planets across so many centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all.
Can't be Arrakis. Urgrad?
A long journey, young Wali. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves.
Not the first one. Old Earth. I have no idea what that is. It's gotta be the last one.
The time of Mihna has ended. Young Wali, pass within and seek your Ummah.
Or Uma. My eyes are blue. So shadow. Like I'm gonna fall.
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge.
Storm is approaching.
You are no Masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here? The Fremen are long gone. Their siege is abandoned. Only their ghosts remain to haunt these halls. That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it? Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a scholar of Fremen's social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me. And between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down. And I have yours. The name's Aerie. I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic. And like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred. South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin.
Tanzaruft equals deep desert, huh?
Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This siege bears evidence of that. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account. And I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, awaits us inside. If we survive.
Why wouldn't we survive?
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
I'll examine this door.
Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here? They're some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west. It's odd to see them this far east. But if they've found this place, they'll be coming.
I don't bother with the metal scrap.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter ray. We'll probably find that a lot of corridors and subchambers are collapsed and impassable. Some would have been brought down by the Sardaukar to deny key areas and resources to any survivors. Others would have been brought down by the Fremen themselves. To crush them, there's no chance to a kill zone.
Which way do I go? Out of the way.
Don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby-trap the bodies of their fallen enemy.
Good.
I believe the siege power plant would probably be through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior passages where the water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps. An extensive and lossless pipe system would deliver the gathered water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the siege. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
This way. 2 paths. Let's go the other way. 3 paths.
The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open. Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. And now, only silence. A silence this rock hasn't known in 10,000 years.
Where's this go?
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps. To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Okay. You have to remember this: free, shelter, rock, sand. Aerate, cavern, animal, bind. Fire, downwind, dune, cavern. Planting, grass, mountain, moon. Some of these symbols look like mountain and cavern look very similar. Oh, what do you just, let's play this again.
Bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Find the wind using grass. Grass. Bind was that symbol? Yeah. And wind is... see a wind symbol. Bind
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
dunes.
Secondly,
Bind
create deep
dunes.
plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Very good.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open. To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future
This
will
one.
open.
Wind plus a hill thing. Oh, that was it. And what was...
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
Work.
Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Point and soil. Whatever soil is. That's already on aerate.
Congratulations.
That's-
You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent. Good work. This must be the way.
Never explored all the other ways down below, but
Now we come to the private living areas of the Siege proper. In a Siege community, the leader was known as the Naib, and the various Naibs were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Siege. Siege Talab is a smaller Siege hosting roughly 500 hearths. Siege Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over 2,000. That's the Masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force. We'd better hurry up and be done with our business here.
you're gonna have to fight.
This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Siege community. It's here that Siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the room, is the reason we're here today.
What are we here for today?
A death still. The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path," and I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you were clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key.
My blood? Rotate outer, inner, outer, so middle. Something that? Why is the inner ring? Why is it so slow?
Very good.
Move closer and face it. Pour blood on the death stone. You didn't even take off your gloves. How does all this blood come from a little bit of blood? Enter the secret chamber. Technology?
Greetings, and Sabakukua. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Siege Talab in the same condition you'll find it now. Abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communanet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
Okay. Safe on the wall. That one?
Huh. Tricky, tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And while the Fremen are ingenious, this technology far exceeds their reach. Who are you really? This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin. That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house. Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
I got a film. Find a way out of the secret chamber. This looks like a way out. Whoa. That's where it came in at. I'm gonna have 5 people. Look at these guys.
It's the Masquerade. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Infidels! The lightning worm cannot be deceived!
Lightning
Pay
worm?
for your desecration in blood! After them! Do not let them escape! Reveal yourself! Who's that? Identify yourself!
Am I supposed to take them out?
Who's there?
Oh, saw somebody right behind that.
Left them!
Reveal yourself.
There. Yeah, that's wrong.
Someone hug him! Found!
That's all on my thing. Go that way. There's a ladder there that fall down. What's the way out of here? How did that guy know I was like almost done? Huh. I think that the way out is down there. The only place I haven't really explored. Down there and it's dead end. Guess I'm looking down here. Doesn't look like anything's down here. Do I go back this way? Is this the way I exited? I just turned around? Backpack full. Yeah. Epilogue. Journey introduced. What is this? ORES pistol. I only want it because it's green. Wish I could drop from that menu. I don't know what green means, but getting dialogue without dialogue? This seems like a bug. I think that's the dialogue of when I'm in there. It came out at a way different spot. Well, I might just wait for day to end. Is there iron? Not iron, aluminum up here. Yeah, I know there's aluminum. Yeah, this is the area where there would be aluminum. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Should be relatively safe here. I'll be right back. All right. Still pretty daytime out, but go through all my water. It looks like if I want, I can go this way and then through here into this biome. Looking for aluminum, not basalt. So I might grab some basalt. That's full. It's item full. I have too many of these. Oh, I don't need carbon. It's all basalt. I think this is aluminum. I don't feel like fighting now. Not unless there was aluminum next to you. 3 pieces right here. Backpack full. Is he coming after me? I think I'm good. Where's my vehicle tool? There it is. Probably gonna need a lot of this eventually. But I can probably get it with the buggy if I have aluminum. I feel so. I'm driving past you again. Let's see, any more aluminum? Salt. Aluminum. Fortunately. Stone Sentinel. What? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Well, I guess I can go more to the right and go this way. All full up. Unless I want to drop some other stuff. I might do that actually. Some of this looks familiar. Straightish. That's fine. What do I have to drop on me? Open up inventory first. Couple fuel cells. these things. I don't know if I can, if that really lets me mine much more. We got one more piece. Okay. It's time to go back to base. I think I go this way, and down. Go up there, I can complete some contracts. Just a quick contract. I don't know. Enough. Barrel. I go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the rift and then back out. Into the beginning of the rift. Forward. There. Going the long way. You only cut through there to the left.
Are you there? I've been trying to reach reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an Ixian decoder for the Mnemic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if we've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of some of the heavy stuff on me. That going. What else do I have on me? Let's put this in here. That's gonna be recycled. Alright, that's most of the stuff. Boom's heavy. Good, it's all deposited. Still water's the one. I should have enough soon to build the new whatever thing. I've up about, I think I needed 70, so I'll have almost that. I'm not even gonna bother doing more. I need drinks in this water. I think this is a good spot to stop. I don't have enough water to do any of this. Hopefully my wind things produce enough water to... How much extra steel do I have? $21. Probably make some more filters. Probably don't have the power for it. I can turn this thing off. That might be more power. Missing steel. Need 19 steel. That's the only thing with
Sector
steel.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Carbon ore to make steel. So this is the delete you, build you.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, I can make better filters. I don't want to waste my aluminum on better filters. Make a few filters and then put my other machine back.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. I'm sure I have enough water tanks. So this just costs copper. It's on the top. Oh, 6 more. We make still 10. What is this?
I need steel and a bunch of silicon blocks. I don't have flour sand for that. Why are these not, like, they only go up to 5? Where are all my steel ingots go? This was built before. Wow, I used them making the filters. I made too many filters. We got up to 44. I could get rid of one of these wind traps. And that would get me the steel. Whatever, I'll figure it out next time. As long as I'm making water.